Systems online, the signal is near. Boot up the stream, Pi's finally here. Code lights flicker on the screen. Steel and code in between. Circuits hum, the watches rise. Locked and loaded, synchronized. Cranky crabs along the shore clack their claws and ask for more. Crumbling tides, a salty crew. Still they gather here for you. Countdown hits, no retreat. Feel the rhythm, hear the beat. Come along for a journey, step inside the glow. We might be crabby, but we're ready for the show. This dwarf does more than dig down in the ground. He builds and battles, turns it all around. Right. Right. Forge and fire, hammer falls. Echoes ring in cavern halls. Bearded grit and iron will. Not just mining, shaping skill. Crabs complain but never leave. Sideways march, they still believe. Snap and chatter, gruff and loud. Yet they're cheering in the crowd. Engines roar, stream goes live. All systems now arrive. Come along for a journey, step inside the glow. We might be crabby, but we're ready for the show. This dwarf does more than dig down in the ground. He builds and battles, turns it all around. Metal hearts and pixel fire, rising higher, climbing higher, from the depths to open sky. By his life, the time is nigh. Come along for a journey, step inside the glow. We might be crabby, but we're ready for the show. This dwarf does more than dig down in the ground. He builds and battles, turns it all around. Signal locked, no delay. By his life, we're underway.
Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Let's try to get this started here. I'm going to play some Going Medieval here a little bit. Going to do a new game. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just go default. And we'll do default that. Let's make it a medium map. Got a nice river there. Oh, well, let's call it High Life, just to make sure it's a little bit distinguished from all my other playthroughs. Alright, let's roll some characters, I guess. Oh, yes. One negative. That's always a good start. Marksman and carpenter. Oh, but she starts off with 0 marksman. That's amazing. Alright. Mining. We're gonna need more than mining. Having melee and marksman. Okay, there. We'll keep this character. Can I get construction and... Seriously, the game really wants me to have a fighter. Alright, smithing. No. Actually, what? Melee and smithing. No. Carpentry, construction, smithing, and speech growth. Okay, you're coming with us, Will. You. Can I get botany and animal handling? Yeah, you know what? Despite the fact that he's a big eater, we'll take him. Alright. Well, while this loads really quickly, I need to figure out my chatbot. 1 second. I apologize. Alright. Hey, Kristen. Welcome in. How are you doing? And I do apologize. I missed anyone before Kristen there because my chatbot was off. Yeah, same, Kristen. I had to actually look at my stream here. Yeah, I'm returning after, like, the last time I played, you couldn't even craft metal items. Like, the enemies would come with metal items to kick your butt, but you couldn't actually make any of it. It was all just scavenging off of them and hoping you didn't get your rear end tossed over before they... Oh, I'm on the crap side of this thing. I do not like that. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I do like this. I do not envy you there, Kirsten. I do not envy you. Alright, let's drag a wooden wall. Drag another wooden wall. And I did try this recently, but I forgot that, well, animals will come steal your crap. So, do not store stuff on the ground floor. The wee beasties will come and steal it from you. Oh, and do not use ladders. Ladders are the bane of your existence. Except for doing this kind of stuff, like going up over here. Yeah, Kristen, that was the last time I played too. Is there's just, you could hunt animals, but like now there's fish and water and other stuff, I'm sure. So it's a very new thing going in these days. All right, so 2 years ago, yeah, it's about the time I played. That is the time frame. Okay, so door there, door there. Oh, yep. Let's adjust the altitude. Oh, really? Oh, actually, that's right. Yes, there was. That was one of the things. Actually, scratch. You know what? We'll make the utility room up top. Okay, cut down some trees. Growing, mature. You're going to hear me say a lot of mature. I don't know why, but I like saying mature a lot when playing this game, because I had to cut down mature trees. Mature. Mature. Dead. Mature. Dead. Mature. Alright, that should be a good enough start. That's growing still. Oh, hey, speaking of animals. Hello, what are you? Rosie the goat. And, I'm going to call this one Steve. Alright. No, not the tree. Clanfolk, yes. Yes, I have played Clanfolk. Having to dig the poo pits on day one threw me for a loop multiple times. Yeah. The other one that actually kind of got me thinking about this was Sarge the other day mentioned a new one coming out that's like Kenshi, called Valorborn, which is like a medieval version of Kenshi. And that kind of reminded me of, well, this, so here we are. And I do love these kind of games, it's just finding the time to actually play one seriously, especially if you're doing any kind of streaming, is, well, you have more hours in your day than I do. And I already have all the time, and... Alright, let's speed this up. Oh yeah, winter in Clanfolk is ridiculous. Alright. All of this needs to get urgent hole. Oh yeah, Clanfolk being a basically Scottish Highlands survival game, the first winter will absolutely wreck you 90% of the time. If you don't lose everybody, you'll lose half of them. Alright. Okay, let's see here. The allow tool. Let's allow this. Let's harvest that. Cut down. Alright, fine. I can just do that too. Well, you know, maybe one of these days she'll not dodge it somehow. Actually, if I remember correctly, there's usually a dead deer around somewhere to give you the initial food boost. Unfortunately, on this one, it might be up the other way. I think sometimes she might forget, you know, her rear end if it wasn't attached. She is so scattered sometimes. Yeah, Linus. Figured I'd keep going for a little bit, but wanted to change the game. Alright, so let's see, is this stone or clay? Oh, limestone. Oh, I will take that. I will always take limestone. Can't do anything with it yet, but that doesn't matter. Alright, beds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you're going to get a fourth one. Oh. Dragon shelter, huh? I have a sneaking suspicion, because you're recommending it, it is not a dragon waifu game. Yeah, Christy always finds these fun games. Settlers are exhausted, yada yada, you know. Maybe if they built faster. Basic research bench. Plop that down. Oh, and I'm going to need to build a campfire. That there. Oh, did I just put one in the water? Okay, no I didn't. Okay. Well, they like wood stools more than wicker stools. Imagine that. I can only imagine why. Food reserves low? Oh no. Let's see. What else can I have them micro? Yeah, feel free to help, Will. Yep. Considering you're actually like the insane builder here. Oh, nice, Kristen. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I've got a couple of them on my list now that I probably should do something with. I just gotta remember they exist in time to do it. Oh, yeah, I should probably put a roof on this thing. Why? Convert it to an actual floor later. Alright. Thank you, Christy. Oh. I don't care if there's enough wood or not. Do what I tell you. Yep, I see that, Kirsty. Thank you. Because dead trees do no good in this game. Mature trees, on the other hand, delicious. Mature tree, mature tree, dead tree. Mature tree. Mature. Mature. Nice. Let's see. One of you people had speechcraft. That was actually decent. Okay, well, two of you have speechcraft. Well, whatever. We'll barter with Eric here. This is actually a new thing. I don't remember there being traders before. Okay. Well, I want that apple sapling. And I want some carrots. Well. Alright, Linus, man. Take care. Thanks for swinging through. Well, let's grab the beet seeds. So what can I trade him instead? Ah, hay. That works for me. I'm not going to need this much hay. Alright. Hey DJ, welcome back in. Okay, I gotta tell him to cut trees first. Yeah. Let us cut before we do other things to the map. We need more tree felling. I may have oopsied myself here a little bit. Prioritizing people in these kind of games is always a little bit of a fun chore. Aha, another mature tree. And another one. Now you're growing, so you get spared today. You're dead. You're coming with me. Bring out your dead trees. Oh, that sucks, Christy. Oh, hopefully someone around the area will have one. Oh, barley. We're already starting the drinking games. Dude, you're just gonna hang around forever? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Although I do not have an amazing amount of farmland here. That is definitely something I'm missing a little bit of. Alright. So, come on, game. I need you to finish building the research table. That's right. Cut down those trees, Father. I need the wood. Alright. Well, we have a better way up. Not that that's actually going to help us at all. Alright, Will, thank you. Let us immediately queue up all the chronicles. Is that not done? Did I screw up? Oh, no, it wasn't done. Okay. Research. And scroll down a second. Bada boom. Scroll back up. Put in some more floor. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Will. Hammer those nails. Having a decent build at the start is absolutely amazing. That's why I try to have one on Rimworld all the time. That way you don't spend 3 years setting up your base. It really sucks when you're sitting there with your thumb up here. Oh, dang it. They're doing the whole religious thing on me already. Yeah, I mean, I can literally, like, I have a bottle of Benadryl, like 200 capsules of Benadryl. Just bought it on Amazon. Whatever. Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna need more wooden stools. So. Yeah, exactly, Chrissy. It is odd to us, that's for sure. Alright, so meal production is set. Butchering table. Hmm. I'll do it up here, but I don't like it. Although, to be fair, Christy, they also have water that's actually water instead of bullshit cold water like we have. So there's definitely some differences. Yeah, that's exactly why I have it, Christy. I don't use it for the actual, like, allergy thing. I use it for the sleep. It helps once in a while. Not always. Stop doinking at me, you darn game. I have no idea what your doinks are. Get out of here. I don't need to know how to play. I'm doing fine. Nothing's on fire yet. Alright, so, well, let's urgently haul the friggin' mushrooms. Jeez, come on. And usually there's a lot more stuff going on. Hmm. Ah, here's all the fish. Yeah, let's do some fishing. Okay, so you are a marksman with no marksman. So, equip the sling. You are... Unfortunately, you have nothing. You're gonna be my spear dude. Will, what is your thing? You are also... nothing. So, short bow. Chop that down. So let us put down the cabbage feet. And of course there's an inappropriate ground typing. Apple tree. Oh yeah, there's a clay pit right there. Oh, me smart man. Red fish. Some carrots. Beets. And barley. Oh, hey, something came over and killed this deer. Meat for everybody. No. Ever. No. Peppers are cute. Now, one of you knows how to cook, right? Ew. Yeah, that's the other thing you probably want early on, to cook. Alright. Hostile animals. Rats. Well, that's a thing. Way to go, Rimworld. You have inspired random enemies that are ridiculous. Alright. Build a trough. Pen marker. Need to build anything else in here? I think so. That's right, Will. You hammer the crap out of that thing. You are a pro. Yep, come on. Out of the way so I can see. There we go. Well, no, it's a pleasant conversation. Very Rimworld. I had a nice talk with so-and-so. Let's date. What? No, that worked. Whatever. Yeah, see, Luna should be napping, but he's like, no, I'm going to have a conversation here in chat. Till I pass out. Now, I got foxes. Probably should have included that pit there. Whatever. That's why when people come by, they're like, why is there a random pit in your house? Looks like Clemency and Will are going to be like the power couple here today. I mean, they built a fence together, that makes sense, right? So, what are you guys doing? How about you, right, I was cutting the ivy shrub there. And, not the goat, thank you. Yep, no, just cutting the shrub. Rigor. Would you be a bro and cut the shrub for me? So I can finish the fence. Thank you, Clancy. There we go. Now I have an animal pen. Yay! Now what happens is, Christy, Linus takes one and he's like, I'm gonna stay up. Screw this shit. Rah! And it's like, you know, hulks out for a minute and then sleep pill's gone. Athos knows what's going on. He's like, yeah, that's my time now. Oh, there you go, Kristen. Yep. Spite and stubbornness. Yep, Kristen, exactly. That is how it works. Alright. Actually, I knew I had to build a note. Yeah, hopefully you guys didn't have to hear that. Okay, yeah, you didn't. Come on, Gregor. You're an intelligent dude, right? Maybe? Yeah. Ah. Well, see, Linus, I mean, that's how most of the crap with me happened. Happens one time, and then everyone's like, you know, whatever. It's a funny joke. Alright, time to finally give them things I don't want to give them. I don't want to give them anything that distracts from them. Slave labor. I mean, working diligently for it. Oop. Oh, is that where I actually want to build that? There we go. Yeah, come on in, dude. Hopefully you have some freaking combat skills, because no one else freaking does. You're good at art, but you hate it. What the hell, game? Welcome to Rimworld. One second. Some crazy person in one of the discords I'm in was spamming all sorts of stuff. Luckily, I don't think you guys have to hear it. And, oh, let's see here. Since he's actually a cooking guy, I could reassign that. He's also like my super doctor, so that's gonna be a thing. All of you for the left. Crap, fire fit. In fact, I'm not even gonna make him do that thing because he hates it. Okay, back up. Oh, awesome, Tina. Awesome. Sucks that you're not, super energetic, but, take what you get, right? Yep, that's exactly what I'm hoping for, Christy. Because I thought I muted it. Wasn't entirely sure. Well, actually, I keep playing. I'm going to add a little bit of flooring here. Add a little bit of wicker roof here. And come here. Add a wicker bed. And come over here, and I saw this thing here. That is a prison cell marker. Yeah. We're going Rimworld. We're totally going to have prisoners. Actually, maybe I can do 2 wicker beds. Nope, they are 3 spots. Okay. That's all right. I can just build a second one. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. They share the thing. That's all right. I can do this. Bada boo. And then I can come over here and still do this. Da, 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 da. Put down the wooden floor. Put down a doorway. Furniture. With a bed. Come back over to miscellaneous. Another prison cell marker. And another prisoner stash. Oh, I should probably put a floor in my own place. Yeah, I do hope you get some sleep, Tina. To get some of that rest. Alright. So... one, Christy. One. Just the one. Alright. Oh, they say a negotiator. What the hell is a negotiator? Who is my talkie person? Well, go negotiate with Lee. One archer and 2 footmen. No, let's fight. Now I know exactly how I'm going to fight them, depending upon where they come from. Yeah, it'll take some time to get here. But they are where I kind of hoped they would be. Well, I shouldn't be shooting my own people in the back, but you know, it's a thing. Well, yeah. Well, I want you two to know you killed 2 of your friends there. Just want you guys to know that. Yeah, you're cheering about it, but... Alright, let's go build some groves. Although I do find it interesting that it's Clemencia and Will who are left, and they're like the couple anyway. It is quite something. Alright. Well, they just randomly drop by. Now that I'm down to 2, I'll probably get some more people here just wandering in. Wait, urgently handle that. Wait, what are you talking about feeding prisoners? I have a prisoner? Which one? Oh, whatever. Probably. Zollymug, probably. Let me see. Prioritize hauling the stockpile. So I could haul them to a stockpile. And then butchering. Yeah, I can butcher people. Yeah. I can totally do that. Yeah, you know, the other positive news about this situation is this food is going to go a heck of a lot further. Although it does kind of suck that Gregor's dead because he was like my research guy, but we'll get more. You're doing maintenance, gotcha. Real beds in for a moment. Indeed. Yeah, it is fun, Zollymug. It is definitely, you know, similar to Rimworld and that kind of stuff, but this one's kind of nice because you can actually, like, you know, dig this stuff out and dig down and dig up. In fact, I do plan on digging down to actually make the, you know, cellar storage. Just haven't quite, you know, got there yet. It's on the agenda. Well, man, you like doing a bid, please? You guys need a place to sleep. I mean, I know you guys are going to complain about sleeping on the floor if I don't do this. Ah, a free goat. I'll take a free goat. Yeah, whatever. See, how is the floor going? Okay, almost finished. Yeah. Copy. Well, actually, with down to 2 colonists, it's going to be a bit of a chore for a minute. Oh, did you guys actually build the graves? You did. Thank you. Whenever you guys feel like hauling some corpses. What do you... The hell? Can, like, we maybe, Okay, is it just me, or I thought she brought a corpse in? You know what? Whatever. Hmm. Let's close all this. What do you mean settlers are starving? Did none of you ascend to cooking? Ah, Jiminy Christmas. Well, man, I do apologize, but you're going to need to cook. Oh, we are, like, out of food. Period. Okay. I thought we were, like, fishing. Well, once you guys wake up, we'll solve some of this. Maybe. Is there any quick food around? That deer's just sleeping. No, it looks like snack food is... Oh, yep, there is snack food. Let's grab some of that. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to resort to slaughtering one of the sheep first, but... Preferably they'd go fish, but... Well, are you actually sleeping, or are you just, like, dead? What do you mean? Oh, I just didn't see the Z's. Oh, hey. There's some food for you. You're going to enjoy eating that, I'm sure. Nom 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 nom. Nothing like some raw cabbage. No. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if the cabbages are growing, the cabbages are growing. I'm not going to complain. Wait, did we stash all our food in the prisoner things? Yeah, whatever. So can I actually use... whatever. It's a storage spot. Hey, Mozzie. Welcome back in. Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, well, one of you is going to be on animal husbandry. That's just the way it's going to go. Oh, hey, look, we got some mushrooms. Let's take those. Let's go fishing. Thank you, Will. Nice, Mozzie. That's awesome. Hopefully it all went well. If you said so earlier, I missed it. Ah, yeah, you know, that's the thing. You gotta snooze, you gotta snooze. Alright, so let's see here. I mean, yeah, sure, feed the wildlife. I really don't give a crap. Oh. I have no idea how I'm going to get the barley up there, but whatever. Oh, well. Looks like the grass kind of is trying to overgrow the thing there, but whatever. Starting to wonder if these fishing things just like move every day. Starting to kind of look like they do. Okay, let's originally haul some of this stuff so we actually have like food inside. But that is awesome. I'm glad it all went as well as can go. Or close thereas. Now, how's my apple tree doing? Nice. It's already spawning more apple trees. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, hello. Oh, hello again. Gimme, gimme. This is like way too much food for like a group the size of mine, but whatever. Yep, Christy. All the apples. Actually, I might turn this into... Oh, that is so far. So far. Actually, I think I know what to do. I'm going to remove floor here. And then, in my infinite stupidity, gonna mine it out. Now, which direction do I want to go? Does not matter. Mine all of this out. Oh wait, I can use ladders for this now. I can use ladders. I don't need to cancel. Put the floor back in, dang it. I actually don't even need to cut out a second thing. Cancel that too. Clemencia, can you do me a huge old solid? Maybe. Can you... Okay, I don't... Alright, well, will one of you flippin' do what I'm asking? Clemencia, I want you to mine. Dig a hole. That's a good question, Zalmug. Hopefully the hay arrives first, because that way you can have chicken for dinner. Why will you not come over here and mine this frickin' spot? Oh, shrink the zone. Well, maybe that'll fix it. There we go. Haul the thing first, please. There we go. And no, if you don't like fishing, don't do fishing. Alright, so now we come over here, put a ladder in. Once that ladder's finished, come on, do the ladder. Do the ladder. Oh, got a beggar. Will. Oh, well, see, I screwed up. I screwed up. Oh, well. Alright, so let's dig a bit more of a hole. No, it's actually pretty good usually. Actually, you know what? You just reminded me something. Like, I probably don't want to actually do this exact spot until I have actually dug out a sideways path for them to stand on. Yeah, yeah. That way I can have some wood downstairs to actually build the ladder up. Because I have no idea if they're smart enough to build on a ladder. Because I just used to build like the 2x5 stairwell thing going down. Ladders are a new thing. Now, I do believe you can actually fill things into, you just need dirt. Which, of course, you get from doing the thing, so, yeah, whatever. All I want is a cellar. Come on, game. Give me my cellar. What? Oh, okay. I was like misreading that name horribly. Well, you could have built the darn thing, Will. You do have like a 1 star in construction, or the like construction is your most important thing. Come on. Well, at least Clemencia has her brain. But this is actually good enough. So what I'm going to do now is actually dig further out. And you want to do it in like strips of 3, and there's obviously a reason for that. And we'll get to that in just a minute. So I can actually show you what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, so you're good on cooking. You just have to cook. Could I get you to come in and help mine a bit more often? Because we really need to get this mining done. Come on, do the freaking mining with me. Dun, 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 dun. So this is where you need a dwarf. Yeah, man. Alright, fine. You guys are horrible miners, I get it. Yeah, we need food and rest, and we need to pray at the thingamajig, and no, get in the mine. Get in the mine. I don't give a crap. Yeah, that's right. Get in the mine. Level up that freaking digging skill. Well, guess what, game? The settlers can sleep when they want. Which is never. No, I think I'd rather get preserving food for the shelves. Shelves are something you want to like get as soon as possible. To be perfectly honest. And me being down 2 people is actually kind of a big deal. What are you guys doing now? Darn entertainment. You always gotta have entertainment. Don't they understand? Digging is the entertainment. Oh, there's a new settler. Oh yeah, the very first fight, my own people shot 2 of my people in the back and killed them. It was hilarious. Okay, now I don't even know what the heck my freaking health is. There it is. Yeah. Oh wait, I had another bed. Come on. And now this is actually why I said, you know, you don't want to go more than like 3 at a time. Because you build the beam there, and this beam will support the collapse, or prevent the collapse from both sides. So then you go 3 more, then you can build your little perfect dungeon thing like that. Because the stability system in this seems to not be funky. It is very persistent on exactly how it works. But 3 is the kind of golden number for preventing your imminent doom. So you'll go 2, build the stability thing, and then you can keep going. But now that we have another person here, let's actually get back to doing things that we're supposed to here. Don't need mining being like the all-consuming thing. Alba, you are a marksman and melee. Well, joke's on me. I lost all my melee weapons. Oh, and Kristen, just so you're aware, if you do decide to play this, because you're coming in from the, you know, older thing like myself, if someone dies next to the water and their gear that they drop would have spawned in one of the tiles that would be covered by water, it's just lost. So, I have like a sword, a shield, a bardici, and some other crap in the water over here. I don't have wooden weapons yet, unfortunately. I need to actually assemble another basic research table. And I need to get on this, like ASAP. However, luckily, as you may have seen, getting that 3rd person did not give me a "we are sending people after to kill you" thing. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Yeah, so the water is dangerous to fight next to for the purposes of loot. Actually, that makes me wonder, can I? Maximum distance is 10. Alright. So, if I do that, and then that and that, then I can come over here and do that. And I believe that will work. I adore your commitment to the digging the next area, Mincy. Once you guys are up, I'm going to need both of you. I need all of you to do some research, because we need research bad. And you don't like firefighting. Of course I'm going to end up with a pyromaniac. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Actually, fish. I am going to need some fish. So yeah, but they can swim and build, as you can see here. So you can build bridges if you're, smart with your beam placement and all that kind of stuff. Now, see, if I was actually smart, I would have made, like, the bridge have walls on it. That way they have to come in single file. I mean, yeah, they could still swim across, but, yeah. The AI tends to like to try to go straight for you. And actually then, like, maybe make the center here a little bit wider. That way I could have, like, my guys stand in the doorway. And have, like, the spear guys stab as well, but they can only get one guy in. Sorry, I'm already doing crap. Yeah, Ricky, it's come a long, long way from the last time I played it, which was back before they even let you do anything with metal. You could, like, mine metal and make, like, metal cooking pots, I think, and stuff like that, because you needed it to build some of the things, but you couldn't actually, like, craft metal swords or anything like that. That was all stuff that you couldn't do. So, like, animal husbandry, that's new to me, and didn't I say I want you guys to, like, urgently haul this stuff? Nope. Let's see here. But yeah, I feel they made the start, yeah, the way the Raiders seems to work, is kind of based on, like, how successful you're being. So it does seem to use that scaling difficulty thing where, like, the better you're doing, the more they're going to come fuck with you. Same kind of thing that Rimworld does, just Rimworld gives you a bit more breathing room, usually. Hey, Atifa, welcome in. How you doing today? So let's get some more beets. Actually, maybe. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see what we're getting elsewhere first. I do want more carrot seeds. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. It seems to follow that. It doesn't quite say it does, but they do seem to kind of like follow that logic. Like if you do get wrecked from one thing or another, they tend to back off for a while and give you some time to fix yourself up. Okay, so this guy actually does not have much to trade. So, I mean, I guess I'll take the beet seeds for next season, because the cabbages are going to go the way of the not useful anymore. Oh, okay. Oh. Does he actually have money? He does. Okay, there's actual money. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, but that's too much for him to carry. Damn it. So I hope I got money out of that. But yeah, so far it's they seem to be following in the right footsteps for this kind of game. You know, they have the bases covered while maintaining their own attempt at originality. Well, now that I think about it, I think I'm going to make the yeah, because they really addressed one of my cheesy tactics early on. Because that was actually when I stopped playing, was they added in the raiders having siege engines. Because what I would do is I would just go to the borders of the map, and I would just dig a trench running all the way around so they could never pass, except for one area where I built like a, you know, a gatehouse that I was going to slaughter them from, and you know, they were like, you know, they're too dumb to counter it, but that does not work anymore. They will chuck boulders at you from across the map. Hmm. I'm wondering if I should set up a fighting position though. Because even a basic fighting position will actually help me out here quite a bit early on. A gooseberry bush, huh? Well, I want that. I don't know why I want it, but I want it. Alright. Oh, boxes. Right. Yeah, my biggest complaint in this one actually kind of falls along the fact that like your people need to do a bunch of hauling, and for whatever reason they really don't want to pick up the stuff from their job and haul it. Now that is a problem with like Rimworld, but Rimworld has like all these mods that kind of fix problems in quotation marks like that. So like I can set up Rimworld to have this person, you know, cut down a tree, grab the wood that they just cut down, and do something with it. And this, they just leave it on the ground until someone tagged with the hauling job comes by and is like, oh, there's something for you to pick up. So a lot of the crap that you do kind of sits around for longer than you'd kind of like. They'll get to it eventually, like Alba here is getting to it, but Back down to the mines. Okay, so that's still in the process. Clementine, can you, well, you know what? I need the research first. There we go. Preserving food. Now, come into... Alright, so now we're going to put down some shelves. My only problem is I can never remember the actual optimal deal for this. Is it along the first wall? I think it is. So you do first wall, then you do double in 3 and 4. They may have, let me see here. It might actually be on the individual character. Okay, let's see. Ranged. Melee. Self 10, please do. That might be Clanfolk, to be honest. Because Clanfolk had the same problem, significantly so. Let's see. Inventory, skills, attributes, mood, health, social. Inventory. Yeah, because the one thing that this game does do right, though, unlike Rimworld, is the characters have their strength score kind of thing. And they can actually carry a lot. Whereas like Rimworld, your people are capped at like carrying like 40 wood. If your character in this is an absolute beast, he'll just pick up like 10 or so stacks of like 25 wood and just carry it home. So they have the capacity down correctly. And that is definitely one of the things I do like to have. But what else can I do? Research real quick. Level 2 furniture. No, I need wood definitely. Because I need woodworking bench 20. I thought I assigned you guys to actually do research. I know you're... I'm telling you to do like 20 other things. Come on. Why aren't you doing all the things I assigned you right now? How about you do it yourself there, streamer boy? More trees must fall. Actually, one of the games that I want to get my hands on that is sort of similar to this is the All Will Fall. Because that looks like it's a lot of fun. Oh, I literally built a fireplace in the water. Because this looks like it's grass here, but you go up. That's actually kind of cool. I actually really appreciate the fact that this is actually a thing. Let's see here. Yeah, Kristen, it looks like it's amazing. It really does. That looks like a game that is just going to be an absolute blast. Because even people that don't like colony builders and that kind of stuff seem to like all will fall, which tells you a lot about it. No, not there. Down more. There we go. Yeah, one of the achievements I did do in the earlier builds of this game was I actually made a legitimate castle in it. A little bit more on the fantasy side because it was pretty freaking beefy size, but it had all the trappings, it had all the things you would expect. And it actually looked decent too, you know, using carved blocks and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, that is a, well, as Kristen pointed out earlier, it's like 2023 sometime. Alright, so we got more research going on. Wooden weapons. Oh, nice, Tifa. Alright, so... grilled fish. Whoops. Ah, well, you know what? And that just gets turned into fertilizer. I don't have that technology yet, though, do I? Nah. Oh, modded Rimworld is amazing. I've considered doing one, but I think I would probably drive myself insane. One guy I watched actually basically turned Rimworld into World War I simulator, where he had to like build all these trenches and had to deal with constant incoming artillery fire blowing up his stuff, and it was a thing. It was a thing. All right. Let's get you all back on mining really quick so we can get this underway. Because my underground empire is not going to build itself. Will, what the heck are you doing, man? Yeah, whatever. Ricky, it is a pain in the butt because every enemy type in the game, especially if you add in mods, has a different strategy, especially if you have anomaly. Because anomaly, they can come from like within your base, and there's nothing you can do about it. Whereas like the mechanoids, yeah, Tifa, that is a Rimworld thing. That is for sure a Rimworld thing. Yeah. Yeah, it is different depending upon what kind of tech you're using. Yeah. one of the most common ones is to basically... Right. I got you, Chief. Yeah. But one of the most common ones is you basically do a... here, I'll use the dig tool here, even though that won't actually happen. So, like, you have an entrance here. Entrance is on this side. So you come in, and then you build a back and forth. And what this does is it gives you... And you would basically build traps along the entire corridor. And then as they come in, they would continuously hit the traps and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end, you would actually have a, you know, kill box kind of deal where your guys would be waiting in here. And for whatever actually made it through, your guys would be ready to, you know, kill in some way or form. And then generally you'd put like doors or something like that here for your people so they can come through as... and like do repairs and clean up and that kind of stuff. This is great for most things. This is going to fall apart though against later game enemies and especially the later mechanoids. Deep water is actually really good, yeah. Because what's going to happen with the later enemies and the mechanoids is they'll send sappers, or in the mechanoid's case, the dozer. And the dozer will just plow through walls, to mountainside, doesn't matter. And the sappers will just dig straight through the straightest part. So, like, if you have this kill point here and your base is over here, then the sappers might go, well, we're just going to dig through over here behind your walls. So you actually have to send people out to shoot them to kind of get them off from doing that. It's actually where the mortar comes in real handy against engineers. The other thing that you can do that I haven't had success with it necessarily, but you can set up I guess you could say like a layered wall. Yes, Christy, I've played the crap out of Stranded Alien Dawn. But I've seen people basically do kind of like layered walls. Oop, that's not the right thing. So they'll have, you know, one wall, then they'll put like another wall. And what they do is they'll have like a fighting position for themselves right here. And so the enemy will come in, get shot up really quick, and then they can pull back and continuously rain mortars down on them. Or if you have traps in here, you know, like turrets or whatever. But that one, I think, works for a bit more middle game. I have never got it to actually really work for me too much, though. But hopefully that helps you a little bit there, Ricky. It's simple in theory, but like I said, once you get some of the later things, it's a little bit tougher. And you can never really prepare for the insects or drop pods. You can do things to mitigate them, like under a mountain to prevent drop pods, or in like, I think you can do like steel flooring or something like that to prevent insectoids from digging up under you. But as far as I know, you can't actually prevent them in any meaningful way. Mods actually will help you with that. There's several mods that are like mechanoids can't, you know, drop pod into your house kind of stuff. Alright, so... now I need a beam for support. Get on it, people. Well, the research guy did. Oh, barrels. Water barrels. Well, I think in my case I might not need that. I do have the river right there. In normal circumstances, that'd probably be an amazing thing to have. Yeah, and medieval, you're going to be using a lot of the basic traps. So having them force through a path to kind of have that happen to them is really helpful. But as I understand it, in the medieval mods, there's a lot more sappers, so you'll probably have to be plugging holes in your back line a lot more often. But, you know, that is something you're going to have to do eventually anyway. It's just in a medieval mod, it's going to crop up a bit sooner than it would have. I do like the grab ship, Ricky, myself. Yeah, it was just fun to have because you could just you know, pick up your base and go. I mean, come to a spot, take whatever you want, you know. Yeah, Tifa. Just suddenly there's like 6 guys in the middle of your base just hosing down your kitchen or some crap. You can't do jack diddly about it. It's always really fun when they drop into, like, your generator room. One, two. Okay, so I do need to cut that one. I thought something looked off there. Alright. I need more people. Well, no, I do, but I don't. That's a catch-22. I need more research. And that is somewhat related to more people. Alright. Smokehouse. That is something worth having. Put that there. A woodworking bench. Put that there. Since I don't have enough people really to man all of this, let's demolish this. I should probably also consider just biting the bullet and making another floor here. Support beam in. Oh, that's right, the roof. I'm going to take the roof off. Well, I'll take the roof off once you've mostly completed that. I don't need the rain sneaking in on the one day we don't have a roof. Yeah, Ricky, the Arconexus is I think it's my favorite ending. Just because it's so expansive. You gotta build 3 entire colonies and sell them off, basically. And you only get to keep a couple of people each time. Oh, I am out of wood. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Well. Let's put down some birch trees. Let's put down some field maples. Down some oaks. And then in the meantime, let's just destroy a forest. Ah, people. Well, I guess food is necessary, right? So let's see, stone block cutting. Oh, that would be nice. Ooh, I need tailoring though. Hmm. The conundrum of what do you need to get first? Blacksmithing is right there. The problem is I do not have the... I don't think I have the iron on map to actually make that worthwhile. So let's see, that's some there. But that is a tiny, tiny deposit of it. And this is the valley map, which if I remember correctly had very little in the way of iron. So that would be an import resource that I'm... Yeah. No seller with a necessary animal handling. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. What are you? Oh, you're a wolf. Yeah. Alright. Let's cut down some trees. Alright, people. We're switching jobs around. Oh, that's right, I can actually do this via the, what do you call it? There we go. Let's cut down plants. Come on. All the trees must die. Alright, well, Will is on construction, so I can't say jacked about that. That's right. Just easy to find dead trees and kill it, but you don't get seeds from them, which sucks. Well, I mean, to be fair, you're going to get so many seeds, you're going to throw them out eventually. But eventually is not today. Come on, Will. You build faster. Faster! Actually, this is limestone, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright. So I'm also not going to be building any big old castles either. I guess I could do clay. But that is, that's not exactly going to stand up to getting smacked by a rock. Yep. This is a nice little peaceful map, but it is not meant for having a war waged on it, that's for sure. Okay, Will. Talk to this beggar guy and... Nope, Will. Talk to Kip, give him whatever the heck he wants, and get him the heck out of here. Let's see. He wants a value of 5. Well, there's some fish. There. Try some fish and some berries, man. And make sure to chew. Alright. Oh, smokehouse is already there. Nice. What do you have? Oh, what do you have? Oh, I have no worker with a right enough enough culinary for this. Oh well. That dissuades me not. And this is exactly why I didn't take the roof off. Food reserves are low. I'm going to say I doubt that. Do a little bit more digging here. Is it actually raining in my pit? How is it raining in the pit? The entrance is inside my house. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's like literally under a roof, inside a room. Come on. And this spot is under a roof, inside a room. Where is the rain coming from? Oh yeah, absolutely, Kristen. Absolutely. Alright, let's scroll up. Alright, so we still have some stuff that needs to be finished building. We've got some wood laying around still. So let's actually queue up a bit more deforestation here. Actually, maybe I should expand these a little bit. Alright. Now, come back up here, turn the roof back on, select all the roof, deconstruct the roof. Now, what do you mean a stable structure? The walls of the building are literally like right there. What in tarnation are you talking about? Alright, well, you know what? I'll just do this. Because that's what it's going to be anyway. Come on, just destroy that last little bit so I can add more. Uh-oh. Will is just like swinging for the fences when it comes to the ladies. Will, my man. Come over here and deconstruct the darn wall roof. Ugh. Now I am left with a brilliant question of my own failure to think things through here. Alright, well, we're doing real beachfront property here. And let's shove it right there. And we're gonna put a door right there. His name is, let's see here, Will Yule. So he might be the Santa version. Alright. So, let's... Do we have real beds yet? We do not. Alright, research. You have thoroughly convinced me that I need real beds for people. Oh, and actually to put on a real roof before I forget. Construction blocked. How dare you. Actually, this might be the... Nope, that was nothing I wanted. This might be a call for more people on hand for construction. Alright, Christy. Thank you very much. I will probably jump over there then. Come on, everyone. Build faster. Oh, we need so much more wood, don't we? Oh yeah, we already used it all. Come on, people. More labor. You want to get rained on tonight? Alright, well, now that I actually think about it, that might actually be a solid case for adding in support beams there, and there. Yep, out of a... So deconstruct that, and add in cut plants. Prioritize chopping, if you would. Waiting and waiting. Come on, up and at it. Come on, Will. Do your thing. Just going back and forth, back and forth. Got that one down, got that down. See, I'm sure we've got some more trees that can be found here. Yep, tree. Growing, tree. Well, we at least got most of it up and running. It's maybe a little bit soggy inside. As is the way of things. And I have no idea what you're complaining about. Oh, yeah, we spawned rats in the basement. That is something to be concerned about. And we didn't make the woodworking table. Oh, no, I did. It's just highlighted. Or no, it's white? Okay. That's, new. Carpenter. Yours is 12. Convention. Very good. Come on, cat. You're literally a cat. Eat the rat. See, this is why I kept the cat around, because I thought it would, you know. Yeah, Ricky. Going everywhere. Alright, though, actually, how much time do I have before Luna starts? Let me actually double check here. Sorry for the pause. So he's starting at 1 and it's 20 minutes away. Let me actually set up my own next stream really quick. So I'll just jump in with him. You can set traps, but I don't know if they work on rodents, to be honest. Okay, let's see here. And do 1. But, alright, so I set up my next stream for Windrose with Lunas there, so I'll just send you over to myself in due time here. Alright, did you actually finish making one? Yeah. Wait, did you? I can't even tell. I really wish you guys would have finished building some of this stuff there, but whatever. Hey, I'll take the roof being up, though. That would be a nice thing. Okay, wait a minute. Did I actually, like, forget to... Okay, no, it is finished, actually. Okay. So we're just missing some floor tiles and some other stuff there. Alright. And down here, I really need to build... what do we call it? A weapon rack. And some bookshelves for Christy. But actually, I should put the bookshelves up here in the bedrooms. Alright, you know, I need things to actually be finished first. You know, if you guys actually finish building this to help you not have to swim every 3 seconds, that's kind of why I set it up. Yeah. So, you did make the spear. Nice. Alright, Alba. Please let's get this spear here. And then, draft. And you establish the rat? I stabbeth thee, rat. Squeak and destroy is the achievement I just got. Lovely. I have no idea why there is water down here. It is under a roof. There was no water until I, like, got rained on one day when I had a roof over it. So, whatever. But you know what's tasty? Rat burger. Alright. So just a bit more construction up there, and we should be good. Yeah, dungeon pool apparently. I guess my people just want an ankle pool. I mean, I have like no earthly idea of why it's retaining water. Or even how the water got in there in the first place. I mean, can I actually like have them bucketed it out? No, there's like nothing I can do for it. So I'm just going to have to like do a drainage ditch thing. Hey, I said yes. I want you to haul it. No, I want you to haul... Well, I guess technically they're already there. So, whatever. So... This is an interesting conundrum. Can I make ladders out of something else? I can make a stick ladder. Okay. That works for me. Well, I have an idea to get rid of the water, but that will come in time. Alright. What is your skills? So you do everything that I need quite well. So you need a stick, though. You need a death-dealing stick. Alright. Well, I guess now is as good a time as any to actually start doing some of the rest of the stuff. Got a bed. Got another bed. Got a bed. Another bed. Will, you moron. It might be Will Turner, now that I have seen this. That is a tiny room if I do that. And it really doesn't give me any real workable space in there. So... cancel that. So if we do this, though, and give them at least 3, I can knock that out and use it for something. Will, you've got more than one job to be doing, man. Is this not a door? Oh, you literally took the floor out with when I did the walls. Right. Right. Can you prioritize control for this? Sorry. Yep. It's a Will Turner. Alright though, I do need more wood. Settlers are becoming annoyed. Oh no. Will's a madman with that hammer. Oh, we didn't get the veterans done in time? Oh well. Yeah, that's what it does. He hammers things. Alright, come on, game. Alright, we'll be wrapping this up here in just a couple of minutes and switching over to Windrose. I'll throw the link in chat here if you want to swing by my version of it. But we still have a couple minutes. Let's see if we can get Will to actually do things here. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those things. Could be, Ricky. I'm not actually familiar with that one. There's definitely a couple of things that might relate to. Oh, settlers are starving. Will, you have one other job. It's cooking. No freaking resources to deliver. What are you talking about? I'm running out of food again. Let's see here. Animal handler 6. Okay, so you can also help. Let's go. Let's get some fish in the line. You set up the farm and then you kind of forget that you actually need to do stuff about it. Really? I couldn't even get frickin' one set of food in people's bellies. Yeah, I'm sure they have. Well, we're going to be ending on a real funny note here. Nope. Put your butt over here. You need a weapon. You also need some stuff going on. Alba, you have stuff. Okay. Will, you get up here. You have a sling. You also get up here. Alba, you have a spear. You get up here. And... let's see. Pip, spear, flimsy. Well, crap. That is not a good spear to have. But, let's see how it goes. I just hope that they, you know, ignore my sheeple and go for the people. Oh, let's see here. Alright, so they're looking good. That's right. I forgot they don't hold position like they frickin' used to. Hold ground. Put your butt back up here. Hold ground. Put your butt back up here. That's not holding ground. Why are you going to default? No. Hold ground. Oh, they actually made it so they can move through each other now. That is new. So yeah, we're probably actually going to lose this. If they can just pass through each other and go through my people as well, then yeah, we're totally screwed. Yep. Dude, you're gonna need to pick people up. Do not flee like a freaking coward. Where's that freaking setting? Manage. Dude. 10 wounds. Well, this might have delayed our switch over to Luna's thing for just a minute. No, will. Prioritize tending. Well, could you try again, Will? Could you... Will, there's a freaking health kit right there. You dummy. And hey, Julia, sorry, I didn't see you come in there. You snuck it on me. But yeah, usually your people just get knocked down. The fact that we lost 2 of them in that first fight was a little weird. Yeah, there's a lot of like little historical things like that. Well, I wonder why the settlers are unhappy. It have anything to do with you know, they're starving and just got their shit kicked out of them. So are these actually harvestable? These are harvestable. Why are you morons not? Nah. Let's see. Let's get you all and grow really quick. Come on, man. You don't have a choice. And I'll bet neither do you. Get in here and harvest. You guys need to have food. Oh. What happened to you now? Oh, she's rebellious. Alright, well, chat, this is going to be where we're going to at least end this stream here. Let me name this lovingly. Oops. And I am going to throw the link for my upcoming one, hopefully, here. With Lunas. Let's see. I see Bill's already in there. And again, Bill's always everywhere. So hopefully that will take you to the correct spot. I cannot guarantee anything. But that will be the Windrose stream in just a second. And I want to thank you all for being here. Have a good one. And I shall see some of you here soon. Others another time. Have a good one, everyone. Take care.